lost a few friends. I lost a few. God got me though, this the life I chose, working hard for success. No sleep, no rest, apply the pressure on the best. Apply the pressure, I'm up next. No sleep, no rest, Southwest get the check. Yeah, I make them tap in. I get the pack and they tap in. I do a show, get the...
Hey guys, it's Twiggy405 and I am doing this video. It's going to be pretty long. I'm probably going to have to do a part 2 and a part 3 because I got so many questions regarding my breast reduction and like the healing process and everything that I went through. So first off, I'm 9 days post-op. I'll be looking at my phone a lot because that's where I wrote down all my questions. Well, so I'll start from the beginning. First off, my insurance paid for my breast reduction. I paid $300. I paid $150 for my pre-op visit, and I paid another $150 the day before surgery when I went in to get my labs done. First off, my doctor was Dr. Reese in Houston, Texas, and he works out of Houston Plastic and Cranial Facial Procedures, or something like that. If you look it up, you'll be able to find it. But he is the best doctor ever. Like, I promise you, him and his team. Morgan was my surgery coordinator. Like, I love everybody at his office. They were so diligent with answering all my questions. Like, sometimes I would call them twice a day, asking them, should I do this? Should I do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? I was like, I even asked, like, can I get my nails and lashes and stuff done before surgery? And they was like, absolutely. We want you to look so cute. So I was like, okay, cool. So everything happened real fast. I went in for my first appointment in April. And because I'm so small, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that, or if you just know me, you know that I'm skinny. And one question I had was, what size did I wear before my breast reduction? And I was a triple D. And then when I moved to Texas, I gained 15 pounds and I gained weight in my boobs. So I think I was a G. I think I was a G. And I went down to a large C. So yeah, I'm really happy with the size I went down to. My doctor is really happy, and that's the thing that I loved about my doctor. As soon as I went in, he was like, oh, so what size you want to go down to? C. Like, everything I thought of, he already knew, like, off top. So I went in, they took a whole lot of pictures of me, and then she called me back like the next day, like, you're absolutely a good candidate for a breast reduction. And basically, when your insurance pays for your breast reduction, you have to build your case up. So I already went to my PCP, which stands for my primary care physician, and he was like, absolutely, you need a breast reduction. So he sent in his paperwork to Dr. Reese's office, and then so I went in April, and then she called me in May. Well, you know, a couple of things went on during April and May. And then she was like, okay, let's get you scheduled for June 26th. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, shoot, I'm ready. So I didn't go into the office after my first appointment where they took all the pictures. I don't remember going to that office again. I went to the hospital next, and then that's where I went to the hospital the day before, and that's where they drew my blood, and they took like they ran tests or whatever, but they didn't have to run a lot of tests because I'm healthy. And that's the thing, when you're younger, it's a lot easier to do. Like, I didn't have to get an EKG or the head scan. All they had to do was just draw my blood, make sure I wasn't pregnant. So then the next day I went to surgery, and my surgery started at 7 a.m. I was supposed to be there at 5 a.m. My surgery lasted for 5 hours, but when my doctor came in to do his markings, basically he marked me up or whatever he's gonna do. He was like, oh girl, this only lasts 3 hours. It really just depends on what time you're gonna wake up. And my parents came the day before, so they were there, and basically for surgery, of course you have to take out all your piercings, which I could not get I got my first nose ring out, but I couldn't get my second nose ring out. So they kept it in. I took my earrings out, of course. And so I couldn't eat after 12 a.m. I couldn't eat anything. And then the day before, when I went in and had my labs, they gave me this sanitary soap. And basically it just keeps you sterilized. So I had to take 2 showers with that. One that night and then one the morning of surgery. And like I said, somebody asked me how long the process was. So I got there at 5. I went into surgery at 7. My doctor was done around 11. My parents told me he came in to tell them that I was recovering at 11. But I didn't wake up until 2:30. Like, the anesthesia had me out. But what I can say is when they rolled me into the operating room, it looks just like Grey's Anatomy. Like, I started flipping out. Like, when I tell you I was scared, because it's like, sometimes you don't wake up. And like, I've never said that. Like, I don't want to speak that into the universe. Like, I never told anybody I was scared I wouldn't wake up, or I was scared I would die. But of course, any time you go under, it's scary. So I didn't wake up until 2:30. When I woke up, I was in so much pain, but it was just like soreness, just like this soreness. Like, I don't know, my whole body was sore. And I remember I kept asking the lady, I was like, what time is it? What time is it? Like, you're really high. Like, I was high as hell. So she was like, it's 2:30. And I'm like, what? It's 2:30? Like, I gotta get to my mom, I gotta get to my dad. But I was in a lot of pain, and I kept telling her, in my IV, I kept telling her I need more medicine. So she gave me some medicine, I don't know what it's called. And then I told her again, I was like, I need more. So then she gave me some more. And then I was like, I need more. And then she was like, I can't give you any more. So she started me on what my doctor prescribed to me, which was hydrocodone and diazepam. Hydrocodone is basically just for pain, and diazepam is for muscle. It's for muscle spasms and just like it's like a muscle relaxer. And they also prescribed me a stool softener, because with hydrocodone, one of the side effects is you can't make a BM. So they give you a stool softener. So she started me on the hydrocodone. That didn't work. So they wheeled me out to see my parents. I seen my parents. I was so happy. Like, I'm alive, whatever. And so I remember my mom went to go get the car, and my dad stayed, and they had 2 ladies who did not work with my doctor. They worked for the hospital, which I got my surgery done at Herman Memorial City. So they worked for the hospital, and I have nothing against Africans. I love everybody, but I do know that Africans are a little bit more aggressive. So the lady was really aggressive with me. Like, I had to tell her, like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but I just had surgery, so can you just like kind of, calm down. She's supposed to be getting me dressed, and before you can leave the hospital, you have to pee. So I woke up having to pee. So I'm like, I gotta get to the bathroom, which I forgot to tell y'all, they put a catheter in you during surgery, which I didn't know about. Which I'm guessing I didn't pee during surgery, because I woke up having to pee, like literally get me to the bathroom, which I could walk. So walk to the bathroom, she's supposed to be getting me dressed, and I'm like, I can barely lift my arms. Like, this is probably how high I could lift my arms. And she's like trying to lift my arm to put my shirt. I'm like, just stop. I'm going out in a robe. I'm like, I just please stop. So at this point, and then they put in 2 drains. So I had one drain right here, I had one drain right here. And the drains basically drain out the excess fluid, like blood or whatever it may be. And it is connected to you. So she like pulled one of the drains. When she did that, I started crying. Because first off, the medicine makes you extremely emotional. So I'm crying. I'm like, just give me to my daddy. I don't want y'all to dress me. I'm leaving out the hospital in a robe. I'm done peeing, so I just take off walking. They like, you're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way. So I'm just trying to find my daddy. So I find my daddy and I'm crying, like bawling. Like, I don't know, I'm crying hysterically. And he's like, it's okay, it's the medicine, you're not gonna remember this, you high basically. And I'm like, I'm not high. None of that shit worked. I know what's going on. I'm fully alert. I wanna go home. So we leave. I get home and I'm going through the questions as I tell the story. So, one of the questions was, did I have back problems? Yes, I had back problems. For a year, I slept with a heating pad. And I haven't had a back problem since I had my reduction, which, I mean, it's only been 9 days, but if I had back problems for a year, I doubt I'm going to have them. So, I get home and I remember my parents left. My parents left to go get food. They left to go they went to the store to like just get stuff. And so I remember calling my parents like, come home, I'm crying. The medicine made me emotional. Like, I guess everybody might be different. But I'm like, come home, I'm tired of being here by myself. Cause I swear to God, they were gone for like 5 hours. Like I woke up looking at the time like, dang, where's y'all at? Like, you know, so I'm crying like I wanted my parents to come home. And then that was the first day. So the second day, as y'all know, I run a hair business and I had to get hair orders out, which nobody really knows how to do. I had to do it. So the second day of my surgery, I had to go to the post office. And when I tell you the worst, getting in and out of the post office, like it was horrible. But I'm glad I did it. So then every day my mom was like, I want to get you out the house. You know, I want to get you out the house just to, you know, just so you won't get depressed and then you don't stay in the bed too long. So the second day I went to the post office. The third day I went to get my hair done, which is why I'm rocking my messy bun. I'm letting my hair breathe while I'm going through this or whatever. By the third day I could take a shower, but I think I overdid it when I went to get my hair done because that day I ended up getting a fever and I had the chills, but I was able to take a shower, so I felt a lot better. Then the fourth day, I don't remember, the fourth day, me and my mama went out to eat and we went somewhere else, I don't know, but I think I overdid it again because I got the chills and I had a fever. So by the fifth day, I don't know, I was having fun. Not really having fun, but I was just like, you know, kind of regular. But what I can say is that hydrocodone did not work. I had to pop 2 at a time, and you're supposed to take it every 6 hours. And then you're supposed to take it every 6 hours. And you're supposed to take the diazepam every 6 hours. So you're really taking hydrocodone and then diazepam 3 hours later, then hydrocodone, then diazepam. And they weren't working, so I was basically taking 2 at a time. So I ran out of medicine by the 7th day, because a week later you have to go for your post-op appointment. And I remember going, and that's the day I got my drains out, because every day you measure how much fluid is in your drains. So by the 7th day, I didn't have any liquid coming out. So of course he took them out, and my doctor was like so proud of himself. He was like, oh my God, these look so good. I'm so proud of myself. I deserve a pat on the back, whatever. He's really cool. If you can go to Scott Reese, I advise you to go to Scott Reese. But so that day I got my drains out at 9:30 in the morning, and me and my mom ended up going to Oklahoma. So that was Tuesday, that was July 3rd. So the next day is the 4th of July. And of course all my friends were so happy to see me. They was like, let's go to the club. I'm like, okay, shit, let's go to the club. So I'm in the club, having fun, just had surgery 7 days ago, living life like normal. Like I could drive, everything. Like the surgery and the healing process was so easy. But I mean, now they still hurt, of course. It's just more of a sore thing. I think I answered all the questions, so I might not have to do like part 2. If I get more questions, then I'll do a part 2. But overall, I would suggest that if you can get your insurance to pay for it, I would do that. I would definitely get a breast reduction. I know a couple people that have had a breast reduction and they don't look as good as mine, but my doctor specializes in boobs and fake boobs, plastic surgery. So my boobs look fake. Like everybody that I showed my friends, like I ain't just went out showing everybody my boobs. It was like they look really, 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 really good. And I can still feel my nipples. I can still breastfeed. I'm just really happy regarding my surgery. So my next video will either probably be a part 2, or I'm going to talk about the process getting my BBL and lipo, because I'm debating. Well, I've been doing research about going to the DR, but now I might go to Dr. Chang or Dr. Ortega in Florida. I don't know, but that's another video for another day. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to write me on Instagram at Twiggy405, Snapchat Twiggy405, Twitter Twiggy405, basically. Yeah, I'll answer any questions that you guys have. I'm very open about surgery, anything like that. So thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe. That's what I forgot to say on my first video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, share, repost, retweet, all of that. Bye guys, thank you. Here's some questions I forgot. Where did they cut? Under boob or side? So what he did was, it's called anchor. He took my nipple off and he cut down and under. It's just like an anchor. So he sewed my nipple back on, he sewed down, and he sewed from here all the way over. I don't know if y'all can see that, but just imagine an anchor. He did that to both boobs. So that's why I'm happy I can still feel my nipples. They are 10 times more sensitive, which I hate. I'm thinking hopefully this will go away. I don't know. But I'm just happy I can still feel my nipples and that I can breastfeed. Another question was, it's almost a week out, what's your pain level? Which I kind of answered it. I have a high pain tolerance, but so the medicine didn't work at all. But I mean, I could just cope with it. So at 7 days post-op, my pain level wasn't shit, because y'all saw me at the club. I mean, I was mainly in a section in the club. I walked around, I spoke to people, dapped it up, even hugged people. The hugs had me miserable. Like, for the people that knew, they gave me like side hugs. But the people that didn't know, they like, I haven't seen you in so long. And I'm like, church hug. But shit, I went out every day after that for the 4th of July. I'm at the barbecue, I'm popping fireworks. Like, it's easy peasy. After those first 4 days, I was straight. I think I got all the questions. Let me go back and double check, just because I don't want to forget anything. Hold on. Oh, my stitches. So I have dissolvable stitches, and basically I have tape around where the stitches were, but it's like mesh. Well, not mesh, but it's basically the tape so that, I mean, you don't get keloids, which I don't get keloids. I'm not the type to get keloids. Just so that when your scar will be flat and basically you can't see it. Somebody asked me how my scar was. I'm not really gonna have a scar because I don't really get scars. Like, I heal really good. I asked my doctor, should I use Moderna or anything like that. He was like, no, the tape is really the best thing. So my stitches are dissolvable. I go back in 3 weeks for my final checkup, and I should be good. I'm gonna do like a 3-week update, but as of now, my titties are so pretty. Like, they so pretty. Like, thank you, Dr. Reese, so much at Houston Plastic. I can't sleep on my stomach. I can't even sleep on my side. Well, at 9 days post-op, I can kind of sleep on my side, but not really. I got a body pillow, and that helps a whole lot. Let me see what other. It's a lot of questions I didn't answer. Oh my god. Oh, another thing is, if you're trying to get your insurance to pay for it, and like your bra straps, you have indents in where your bra is, make sure you start taking pictures of that, just so you can give it to your insurance, because that'll definitely build your case up. And another thing why I would just advise to get a breast reduction is because now I can fit like regular bras. I don't have to like go through all the motions trying to find bras, because specialty bras cost a lot of money. And now I'm giving all of them away to the Goodwill. And they not cute. They ugly. But now I can wear like, well, I had a couple like cute specialty bras. But now I got all the bomb bras. Well, actually, okay, my doctor said I can't wear any underwire bras for, I think he said, I'm going to double check, but I think he said like 8 weeks. So I can only wear sports bras or no bra. So I think that answers all the questions that everybody had for me. Like I said, if you have any more questions, just like DM me or whatever. Hold on. Yeah, another question I got was about the scar. Don't let the scar stop you from getting your breast reduction, because if you think about all these celebrities that's had boob jobs, you can't see their scars. Like, the scars are undetectable. Like, they're so small and like hard to see unless you like really just staring at it. Like, the scar is really like the least of your worries. And I think that's it. Alright, like I said, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching. Share, retweet, send it to your mama, send it to whoever you want. And it's really crazy that a lot of dudes was interested in the process. Like, I got a lot of questions from dudes and females. Like, that was really crazy. And no, they weren't just like, oh my god, your boobs, boobs, boobs. They were really asking like really educated questions, because I guess the subject is a pretty cool subject. But whatever. See you later.